sugar, spice, and everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little girl. But Professor Utonium accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction, Chemical X. Thus, the Powerpuff Girls were born! Using their ultra superpowers, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup have dedicated their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil!
Good day, learners! Welcome to our interactive lesson in literature. Today, we'll explore something very important: how to make our stories clearer, smoother, and more meaningful. Whenever we write a story, especially those that shows Filipino cultures like fiestas, family gatherings, or traditional practices, we want our readers to follow our ideas easily. That is why we revise. In this lesson, you will learn how to revise your literary text so it has coherence and cohesion. But don't worry, this may sound like big words, but you'll understand them later on. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to revise your own literary text to make your ideas clear, connect your sentences properly, and show Filipino culture in a more meaningful and organized way. Are you ready? Let's begin!
So let's start with two important concepts, the cohesion and coherence. So these two make our writing smoother, clearer, and more easier to follow. So first, let us define what is coherence. So when we say coherence, it means that our ideas are arranged logically. So our story has a clear direction. It has a clear beginning, has a clear middle, and has a clear ending. So each idea comes naturally to the next. Cohesion, on the other hand, it means that the connection of sentences and the paragraphs. So we use transitions, we use pronouns and conjunctions to create these things. So let's try a simple activity.
Here is a draft of a short story about a barrio fiesta. Listen closely and try to spot what needs improvement. Pedro ran to the plaza. There were many people. The fiesta was very noisy. He danced with the performers. The food tasted good. The night ended with fireworks. The ideas are there, but they don't flow smoothly. Let's revise it using coherence and cohesion. To improve coherence, we arrange events in a clear order. Pedro arrives. He sees the crowd, he joins the activities, he eats foods, the night ends. To improve cohesion, we add connectors. When he arrived, as he watched, after enjoying the food, finally. Now let's practice with two fill in the blanks. Great job! Now you're ready to revise your own cultural story.
Now, it's your turn to write and revise. Step 1. Write a short story. Choose one of these Filipino traditions. Fiesta sa barrio, simbang gabi, harana, pagmamano, Flores de Mayo, and family reunion in Christmas. Write 5 to 7 sentences that show your chosen tradition. Step 2. Revise your story using our checklist. Step 3. Submit 2 versions. First draft and revised version. Step 4. Write a 3-sentence reflection. Here are the sample guide. What part of your story was confusing? What changes did you make? How did coherence and cohesion improve your story? Take your time, pause the video, and complete the activity.
You did well today, learners. Your stories become powerful when they are clear and well connected. Coherence helps your ideas to flow naturally, while cohesion helps your sentences stick together smoothly. And when you revise your work with these two in mind, your stories about Filipino culture become more meaningful, more engaging, and more authentic. Keep writing, keep revising, and keep sharing your voice as young Filipino storytellers. But before we end, answer first our final assessment.